Gerardo.
Wednesday. It's your boy Big Fella 305 Willie Beeman 84. This is another episode of Miamifantalk. What's going
Back
on,
in the
fellas?
building, brother.
Fellas,
Back in the
ladies,
building.
whoever watching, what's up, guys? Look, I had the mic unconnected. I was like, ah!
Yeah, that don't. What's happening, Miami? Good
What's
to be back
going
home.
on? How
Good to be
was
back
your
home.
vacation?
I give it 2 thumbs up, bro. 2 thumbs up.
Turns out, how many beers did you
I did not drink a beer.
have?
I did drink a lot of tequila.
Tequila!
I never drank so much. I never drank so much tequila in my life. Goddamn. I'm not drinking it.
I don't drink tequila. Give me two
Well,
drinks.
I said the same thing until I got there, and I started feeling Mexican. I started feeling short. Nah.
I was definitely a lot taller than most people. That's what I'll tell you that much. Motherfuckers are short.
Felt like an
Yeah,
NBA player.
yeah, for real, bro. And I'm only 6 foot, and I was like, God damn, midgets. Oops, excuse my name was little people.
Nah,
But
we're cool with little people. Little people cool.
yeah, we're good little people. My whole family's little except for me. Nah, my dad big as fuck. Nah, but on some real shit though. Nah, Mexico's fun, man. Did you try the tequila with the worm in it?
Hell no. Well, maybe I did. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
You
There's
know,
a part of
I
the
got
trip
I
that
got I got
I
Lime
kind of
Lord.
don't remember.
I bought Lime Lord 2 bottles of that
Oh, that one?
with the little worm in it.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I had that. I
I
don't
don't
remember.
do none
I
of
don't
that
remember
though.
seeing all worm in my tequila.
Oof.
So I
Nah, I don't do none of that. But
don't
you know, hey, what's going on, Todd? How you doing out there?
I did remember of
Oh,
tequila. That's pretty good. It was a mango tequila, which is pretty good.
hmm,
Mango tequila, not bad.
hmm.
I suggest it to
Mango,
people. Hey!
mango tequila. Interesting. That's interesting stuff. So, well, that's good. You guys enjoyed your vacation, man. Y'all don't have to be here. Y'all are on a boat enjoying yourselves while our
Well,
Dolphins look stupid.
I did see that
What
injury.
up,
That
Vaughn?
sucked.
What up, Von Joe? What's going on, my guy?
Von
What's
Joe.
going on?
I haven't
Oh,
seen him in a minute.
I haven't seen him in the comment section since
I thought he was
1959.
I thought he was with Tua with a recovery.
You want to hear a story? You want to hear a story?
As long as it
So,
ain't long.
no, it's not long. So I go to the New England opener, right? And Gordito's showing me, around, and we pulled up to Von Joe's tent, and he goes, "You know who this is?" He goes, and I'm like, "I don't fucking know. Cap for life? No, not Cap for life. What was this? CB83?" And he's like,
TV.
"Nah, bro, Von Joe." I said, "Bro, my bad. I've only seen like 3 times."
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Getting none about that,
Bro, but
brother.
it was cool peoples, bro. Hey, Vaughn, by the way, man, I don't think I left because of you. I left because I couldn't stand listening to Gordito no more. So I had to go.
What's good, Todd?
I love my brother. He drove me nuts.
Oh, Todd's had the worm.
Todd
The
had
one
the
with the worm.
worm?
He's had the
Yo,
worm.
Todd, you a champ. You a champ, Todd. I can't do the worm, dog. I can't. Physically, I can't do the worm. Or I can't
I'm
drink the
pretty
worm.
sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't do it, but I can't really remember. I can't recall all that. There's a part of that day that I kind of don't remember. It was pretty.
you know, so hey man, we got a fun weekend coming up. Thursday night football's
Right?
tomorrow.
Yeah, bro.
Denver,
You remind me of that, man. Fantasy. Oh my
Denver and
goodness
Indy.
gracious. I keep
Oh,
getting,
this is what
I
it's
keep
about.
getting hit. I keep getting hit with injuries. Bang, bang, bang. Wow.
Boy. Oh,
Yeah.
Todd, you trying me right now, Todd. Todd, you trying me right now, Todd. Todd
There
says
you
it's only
go,
for real
Todd.
men.
Let them know.
It's,
It's for
it's
real,
only
man.
for real men. Nah, bro. That's just for crazy people. Wait, you gotta be a crazy motherfucker to drink the worm, bro. I even saw a big ass bottle of tequila with a scorpion, like a whole fucking scorpion, like this, dog. I was like, oh, hell no. What the fuck?
I'm so sorry.
What's going on, JoJo? Willie Beeman is drinking a water bottle with no water.
Oh man, because I've been chucking this whole water since I got back. I think I've gone through a whole pack.
Shit ain't gonna help you, boy. You need
Mm.
Pepto. You need a whole lot of Pepto. But
Ah,
listen, man. Man, so this is gonna be a great week. Yes, there's a lot of injuries, obviously. The big one going into tomorrow night, Jonathan Taylor's out. This is basically for fantasy and for that pregame. This is what Wednesdays are for.
that shit hurts. That
Boy,
hurts.
I know it hurts you. Don't hurt me though.
Yeah, it hurts a lot.
Hey, you know what, man?
And it's not like he's been producing that good anyways through this shit.
Bro, but that's because you want to know
Fantasy
why.
wise. Fantasy wise.
Honestly, you know what I think it is, bro? I think it has a lot to do with Matt Ryan. He
That's
wants
what
to
I was
air it
thinking
out.
too. That's what I was thinking too, but I'm like,
He doesn't
why
want to.
you
He
get
doesn't
away from something that was working last year?
think
I don't
about it.
understand why teams do that.
Even in Atlanta, when he was in Atlanta, they didn't run the ball very like as much as they should have with the running backs that they had. Maybe it could be too because their offensive line was fucking horrible and they couldn't run the ball anyways. But Indianapolis has a great offensive line. There's no excuse on why you're not running that ball. But
Right.
but hold on. I will say this: he's still getting carries. He's getting carries.
Yeah, the problem
So,
is they're getting behind too fast. That's the
yeah.
problem.
But even then, like I think the last game he had 20 carries. He was up there. Let me double check. Hold on, I gotta go to your. I gotta go look up your crap team. Nope, sorry. It came
No,
up
no,
here.
no, no, no. My team ain't crap. They're playing like crap. It's different. They're playing like crap.
Well,
Son of a
anyways.
bitches.
All right, so he only had one week where he didn't
The
pass
first week.
carries. No, second week. First
Oh
week,
yeah.
first
Yeah,
week
yeah,
he had
exact carries.
31
What you were saying,
carries.
yeah. What you were saying, yeah. You're right.
Because KC he put up 21 and Tennessee put up 20. But remember that 20 was with 2 fumbles. So that's why he had 2 points over the 4
Damn,
points or
boy.
5 points he
You
would
know,
have had.
and they don't
So
play Houston to the end of the season. God damn.
it could be a lot of things. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see what's going on in Indianapolis. Indy obviously has fallen a little short
A little bit.
of
A little bit.
expectations,
They should
especially
have just played
tying with
Carson Wentz.
Houston. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't get me wrong. The passing game looks a little bit better, but whatever it is that's going on, whether it's him getting to the second level, and that's what I think it is. I think it's him when he gets past that second level is where that issue is. But they got to figure out something. They got to figure out
Well,
something.
I tell you, I have a matchup with my nemesis. My nemesis.
Another one that that fell a little short of expectations is the Denver Broncos. The Broncos is another team that a lot of people had them at 2-3 in that division, and Russ has come out with some goose eggs. I had him there. I had him at 3. I had him at 3. You know who I had at number 2?
You
The
had
Raiders.
the Raiders.
The
Another
Raiders. And
you just gave those teams bad juju. Because you be giving teams bad juju.
And another team that fell short of expectations. It's going to be an interesting night. I mean, obviously, both teams suffered a loss at running back. You have obviously, you have Taylor going out, and then you have Taylor, right?
Well, Taylor, Jonathan Taylor for
and
couple
Melvin
weeks.
Gordon. I mean, not Melvin Gordon. John Taylor Williams. He's also
gone.
out. He's going to be out for the year. So you're going to see a lot more Melvin Ingram. Melvin Gordon, I apologize. Melvin Gordon
I know.
But I would look up to. They did just sign also Latavius Murray. Um, I would
Yeah, but I
say
mean,
that's.
if they use them, I don't even think they'll use them anymore. If they do, it'll probably be like a goal line type of thing.
I think they may, and the reason being is because Gordon has a really bad issue with fumbling.
I know, man. I had to start him too. Well, I had no choice.
I'm looking at your lineup right now. So guys, hey man, for those of y'all who don't know, uh, Willie Beeman, the one HBK. Okay, his lineup consists of Jalen Hurst, Aaron Jones, Melvin Gordon III, Dante
Yeah,
Smith,
that's it. Devontae Smith.
Adam,
Yeah,
Devontae Smith. Apologize. Adam
get it
Thielen,
right.
Travis Kelsey, running back Herbert. Bro, you good luck.
Ah, it's
I'm
rough.
gonna pray.
It's
I'm
rough
praying
right
for
now.
you.
Rough right now.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
I would
Rough.
start Bateman. I think I would start Bateman.
Yeah, but he's questionable right now.
He gonna play.
He's got a foot
I'm,
injury. I think it's a foot injury. That's why.
I don't. Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, I got a lot of
yeah.
red in my shit. A lot of red in my shit. Got a lot of Q's on my shit, man.
Oh man, that's a
I'll
tough
tell
one,
you right
bro.
now, what's Bateman's situation? Yeah, his foot, and he didn't practice. So yeah, it
Just
just gets
he
better.
just.
It just gets better. It just gets better.
I told Poseidon I wish I played Will this week.
Yeah, well, the worst part about it, I played Wimbledon. That mother
I
sucker.
know. Oh, you played the
Yeah,
Packer?
I played the Packers.
You played. Let's see.
I
What
can't even.
Will?
I
What
can't
Will?
even be that confident and be cocky and say I'm
All
gonna
right.
whoop his ass.
For those of y'all who want to know what Weber 85's lineup consists of, the Mr. Packer.
Oh,
Lo and behold, no surprise here at starting quarterback for the Weber Ocho Cinco squad. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's the Rodgers. It's the Rodgers.
yeah,
Running back. You got a good running back. Nick Chubb's is doing his thing.
yeah.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is getting lucky in the end zone with the passing plays because he's not
With the
really rushing
little,
in.
with the fadeaway shots.
Yeah, bro. Yo, that shit is annoying. That motherfucker Patrick Mahomes is literally playing basketball in the goal line. In goal
Yeah,
lines. He's like, I'm gonna shoot the three.
that's it. And you can
Fucking
see
alley
Edwards
oop.
Helaire was like even surprised with that catch. He's like,
Yeah. Alley oop in the fucking end zone, like if it's nothing, like if he's fucking Kobe Bryant in the fucking in the football field. But anyways, Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, those are two good running wide receivers. DK, I feel really bad for him with Gino, but Gino's came out playing really well, so that was a little surprising. So DK's actually, I would think that he's going to be he's averaging what? Atlanta, he got 12 targets, 5 receptions, 64 yards, and a
I think he
TD.
had a big game last week. I think.
And Detroit 7 for 10 for 149 yards.
Yeah,
Almost put a
yeah,
buck 50 up. Almost put a buck 50 up for my boy
yeah.
DK. DK's another one Miami should have fucking had, but I don't get paid for that.
No,
Um,
neither do I.
Kyle Pitts at tight end. Jack Robinson. Yeah, Robinson there. You got the lo and behold the Packers defense.
Not surprised there.
And you have Gold there. He has Keenan Allen on the bench. Gibson on the bench. So he's got. Well, his squad looks a lot better than yours. That's all I gotta say.
His squad is a little healthier than mine.
A little healthier.
A
There's only one
lot healthier.
question mark. Everybody on your team has a question mark
Has
except for you.
red. I know, that's what I'm talking. I look like a traffic light over here in
It's
Hialeah.
either question
Nothing
or
but
not.
reds.
So, I guess I'll start off with me. I wanted to go boom and bust. I want to do a boom and bust this week.
Yeah.
Um,
You talking
so
about fantasy wise, or you talking about
fantasy wise,
fantasy wise?
fantasy wise. Yeah, fantasy wise. I know I already know Poseidon's, but I'm not gonna say it.
You
But
play him this week?
I have no. I have a running back for my
I thought you did.
boom. I have a running back for my boom, Deion Jackson. He was the third string running back for the Indianapolis Colts. Obviously now with Taylor going down, he's going to be available in majority of your um, waiver wires. For those of you guys who are still looking to pick up a running back, um, people realize Hines, he's a great second running back, but he's primarily used in the passing
The
game.
passing.
In the passing game, Deion Jackson might be able to open up some holes playing Thursday night. And if you do have a weakness at running back, you might want to exploit that and take advantage with Deion Jackson as your running back, maybe as a flex option for those of you guys who need a flex. As for my bust, I ain't gonna pick nobody on my team because my team they just don't bust. I'm 4-0, motherfuckers. I'm 4-0.
I remember last time that
Run
happened.
name out. I know I lost in the first round.
I remember what happened last time. I wouldn't be so happy about it because you got that bad juju.
My bust will be J.K. Dobbins, and I'm gonna tell you why. J.K. Dobbins came in.
It's a second game.
It's a second game back. He came in and had a great week 1. I really do hope that he has a good week 2, even though I have him as a bust.
They're playing a division game.
But the issue is it's a division game 1. 2, they don't run the ball. The only person that runs the ball is Lamar Jackson. He don't even last week, how many carries? He had 13 carries. You can't expect a running back. I mean, yeah, he might bust a big game or two and he'll get you that 100 yards on 13 carries. But it's not likely.
He just got back.
I know, and that's why I'm saying
this could be a blowout game. I mean, not blowout game, but I mean
it could be a boom game. It could be. I'm not saying that it won't. It's against Cincinnati, but Cincinnati has a good defense. They're going to get back their defensive tackle back. They should be getting him back in the lineup. So I'm just saying, be cautious starting J.K. Dobbins. Be cautious. I'd rather put him at a flex than putting him as my starting running back 1 or 2. You see what I'm saying? Some people, they have him starting at running 2. I have him on my bench still on my other league. He's still sitting the bench, even though he put up a nice game last week. But I just don't want to take the chance of putting him in my starting lineup. And then you got another productive running back sitting there on your bench doing absolutely nothing. So just be careful with J.K. Dobbins. That team is notorious for not running the ball. They run the ball with Lamar Jackson. He is involved in a lot of RPO and all that good stuff.
It's the same thing with
mind in that.
Sort of similar to Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean,
even though Sanders balled last week,
Sanders getting the ball in the end zone, and I expect the same for JK. I expect the same for JK.
It's a home game, so
it's a home game against the divisional game.
Boom.
I'm hoping he does. I like JK Dobbins, but I'm just saying that might be my bust this week. Only because of that situation and the matchup that they're having in Cincinnati. Because we didn't run the ball very well against Cincinnati. We had a couple good gains, but it wasn't like anything crazy. You see what I'm saying? And that was without their starting defensive tackle. So, what's going on, Poseidon?
What's up? What's
Poseidon, up? What up, man?
What's going on?
Who's your boomstick, Poseidon, this week? Who you got for your boomstick?
Running back Atlanta, Mr. Huntley. I expect him to do some carries.
With Cordell Patterson being out?
Actually, IR.
He's going to be out for at least 4 weeks. And he's available. And he's available in most people's also. Another one that's available.
Yeah, but somebody picked him up.
I'm staring right at him. I'm tempted.
Liar.
Okay, I'm gonna pick him up.
Yeah, drop one of you guys. Drop me one of you guys. That's healthy. Go ahead, drop me one of you guys that are healthy.
I got you. You know I'm gonna drop Devontae Parker.
Touchdown.
I forgot you had him.
He had 9. Yeah. After what?
Devontae went off. He blew off last week. I think he had 140, 150 yards receiving. But it's
that was the week before.
All right, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, last week they didn't do anything because it was third string. I apologize.
Oh yeah, Buddy got hurt.
Because Buddy got hurt, and we don't know when he's coming back. We don't know when he's coming back. Hey man, nobody got Teddy as they boom. Nobody got Teddy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hell no.
Come on, man.
Hell no.
We're down. Come on, man.
Yo, hey, comment in the comment section, guys. I saw this cool post. I commented that I don't, but do you or do you not have trust in Teddy Bridgewater? I want to hear what y'all got to say. Put yes or no on the comment section. Do you trust Teddy Bridgewater to come win us this game against the Jets? I want to hear the reason why you guys think that he is, or the reason why you don't think he is.
Well, it is the Jets.
Yeah, but they came out and they beat Pittsburgh. They came back and beat Pittsburgh. So even though Pittsburgh's not much going on right now, but it's still impressive. Zach Wilson,
that's one
and they got
that,
Zach Wilson back. So
that's one that I think it might bust this week is Najee Harris, because they're playing at Buffalo.
Oh yeah, let me ask y'all a question. Let me get comfortable. What will y'all do if Pittsburgh beats Buffalo?
Well, I'm not a Pittsburgh fan, so I don't give a fuck.
No, we need to give a fuck. It's Buffalo.
Yeah, if they do, they do.
Any team that plays Buffalo between now.
Oh, you want Buffalo to be losing right now since we don't have to. I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's all about positioning. It's all about placement in the playoff bracket. All right.
Now let me ask you something. Who's Pittsburgh's quarterback this week?
I get that, Tom. But how confident do you feel that if the game was in Teddy's hands, that he'll come out and get that dub? If it's in his hands, how confident do you feel? It's fourth quarter, a minute left. You got 2 timeouts. You're down by 4. Do you think he'll lead you down the field to get that touchdown? You think he got that dog in him? You got that? He got that dog in him? I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
Yes, I have to see it.
He played okay against Cincinnati when he came in under those circumstances, and I understand that. And again, we don't know how he was feeling because he did get hurt in that same stadium against that same team years back with the concussion. So we don't know what he was feeling. He said it himself. He was scared. He was uncomfortable. So let's see what he says. Todd says, put it this way. If we're down by double digits, I'm replacing him.
What are you gonna
do? Good stuff.
Yeah. We're down by double digits. I don't know.
If we're down by double digits, they're gonna sit him and see what they got in Skylar Thompson. And who knows? And y'all know, man. Since the week 1 of training camp, boy, I kept saying Skylar Thompson lining it up. Well, I don't know. So we're gonna see, man. Hey, it's Teddy's job to lose. It's not Teddy's job to win. It's Teddy's job to lose.
And if he does lose, he'll probably get out trade his ass.
Yeah. So, but hey, don't sleep on him though. He's active in the run game. We'll see if he uses his legs. He's projected.
He would have to.
Yeah, what's going on back there?
I don't know. He would have to try to scramble and use his legs a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got to use his legs. He's projected 16 points against the Jets. But then again, so is everybody else. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarterbacks all projected 16 points on your waiver wires. Starting from Teddy Bridgewater, Kristen Wentz, Geno, Winston, which we don't know if he'll play or not, Zach Wilson, Ryan Tannehill are all at 16 points projected.
You're right, Tom. Yeah. Right about that, though.
So we got to see what happens there. Who's your boom, Willie Beeman?
My boom for this week. Let me look. Jalen Hurts. That'll be my boom for this week. Hey, you said what's my boom? I'll give you my boom.
What's your bust? What's your bust?
I already told you it was Najee Harris.
Oh yeah, Najee Harris.
Najee Harris at Buffalo.
Who's your bust, JoJo? Damn, it's all the background noise.
Jameis Winston.
Is he projected to play? Is he gonna
You
play?
don't know yet, though. You don't know yet. I don't know yet.
I think they said he was going to play.
Because I got Michael Thomas, and he's questionable too with that foot injury.
What the hell does that have to do with Jameis Winston?
Because they were both out last week. They were both out last week. I just remember that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll scratch that. Matt Ryan.
You think he should have retired? You think that boy should have retired? You think Matt Ryan should have retired?
Yeah.
I think he should have.
I think he should retire, dude. I'll be honest.
He should have retired. Look at this guy.
Who the hell is that?
What's up, fellas?
Who the hell is that?
What's going on, Will?
What's going on? What's going on with y'all? How's everybody today?
You know, talking
I'm
about
doing
this
good.
guy.
How about you?
I'm doing all right, bro. Can't complain. Getting ready for some wild card round. You know, some baseball.
Yeah, I ain't gonna make it past the first round.
Today was the last day of the regular season. Now it's time to talk about the postseason.
What did Pujols end up at?
I think it was 703.
Yeah, I think 703.
Nice. Congratulations to Albert Pujols.
And Aaron Judge ended up with 62.
62.
You saw that fan that jumped down the bleachers to get that ball.
Yeah, but it didn't even fall in the bleach to the bottom. Somebody caught that shit.
Stupid ass.
He was like 30 feet away from that home run, and he was over the railing and he fell down.
Fucking idiot.
Right, bro.
It reminds me of that Cubby.
Hey, they need that money.
Hey,
People do funny things for some change, bro.
They need that money. They're trying to get that money. That boy saw that cash, saw that payday right now.
He's like, damn, boy, I'm in bed over here in Texas.
Y'all throwing shots. He thinks Baker Mayfield should retire too. Throwing shots. You don't think he could be a backup at least?
That's about it. He could be.
Well, he's beating out Darnold.
Well, Darnold's still hurt, man. That's the only why he's still beating
burning
out.
up.
That's why they still got him in the.
He's still with Baker.
Yeah, they were booing the shit out of them.
But apparently, I think he's better than the other guy. The other guy, Negrito, that was there last year. Walker.
Walker. The one from the other league, from the
PJ Walker or something like that.
Yeah. He's used to playing USFL or something.
Yeah. He was Matt Rule's quarterback in at Baylor.
True.
He was his quarterback at Baylor.
So
maybe he'll have to force him to put him in.
Nah, but I think he already know what he got out of him. He remember he played with him last year.
Yeah, he did.
I think he knows what he got out of him. You know, he ain't gonna win that many games.
damn, bro, my Marlins whooping that ass 12-8.
Don't even matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, because they already got the number one. They already got the number 2 spot. That's it.
Hey, Philly. You're gonna have to change that intro now too. Some of those players ain't even there.
I know. This is when the intro is gonna get changed completely eventually. So it's gonna be a 30-second intro. I'm gonna cut it down to 30 seconds. So,
You got some players that ain't even there no more.
I know. I don't even know who. That was the Marlins that dropped that shit.
The Marlins got nothing but young bucks playing right now.
Hey, y'all were able to watch the games on your trip?
The Cincinnati game.
We were able to watch the Sunday night game, the Cincinnati game. They had a few college games too, and on Sunday they had games going on, but we decided not to go that route
Not to
because
partake.
I already defeated my opponent. You know,
Uh,
when it's those type of ass whoopings, you gotta let him know who's Papa.
Yeah, but they have a little bar. Don't they have like a bar where they show all the games and shit?
Yeah, they had a sports bar,
yeah, sports bar.
very small. We had to stand up the whole entire Dolphins game. So, once Tua went down,
That's it.
we
We went to
just
go
went
back.
on our way. We already
Friday
knew
night.
that with Tua going down, we lost that game.
We went to the casino right after that. We said, "Fuck
What's
this
going
shit."
on, Vice
No
Man?
more.
Regardless of what they say and everything that's going around surrounding the Dolphins with the concussion protocol and how they're bashing Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins organization, which is entirely, they're not doctors. They're no one to say who to put in the game. This is clearly on the NFL. These doctors are hired by the NFL, not these organizations. Because if it were like that, we'll have players in there. This would happen with every team.
Yeah.
So I think people are pointing at the wrong people, and the NFL should be held completely liable for this. Not to mention, everybody here has a fault. Tua, if he would have never ran the other, came back the opposite way, just throw away the fucking ball. Just throw away the fucking ball.
It was his fault for holding that rock.
But it's tough when they're bashing this kid, and again, we all know this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
We all know this is gonna happen because they fucking bashed this fucking kid like he was the worst. If he underthrows a ball, oh my God, it's like all hell breaks loose. But what about when Aaron Rodgers underthrows a ball or he overthrows a ball? What about Tom Brady when he overthrows or he underthrows or he makes a bad decision? These guys have been in the league for such a long time, and that's never happened. So, again, the league has a narrative, and they're going to make a very, 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 very good example. After what happened to Tua, they're going to, how Brady had the tuck rule and stuff like that. There's going to be some new rules coming out with this concussion.
Well, I think there's gonna be new rules to the concussion protocol. I know that for a fact. They're gonna change up the protocol and shit that
They'll
they
change it in a way where you won't come back. I think I heard something like that. Where you won't come back.
At the end of the day, he probably shouldn't have came back from the first.
I agree.
But I also feel like you said, what you just said about Cincinnati. If Tua didn't come back against Buffalo, then Buffalo would have won that game. And like I said, you guys needed that game against Buffalo. So I think that's probably why they come back out there.
But if you think about it, it's all right. 3-1 in that 4 game, that was pretty tough to start the year.
But to summarize
Not bad.
all of that, Tua gives the Dolphins a better chance
to win, yeah.
Of course. I believe so. From what we have seen, so far, I say Tua plays better. He has been playing better, but you know what I'm saying. At the same time, Bridgewater came into that game. He ain't look too bad though. He ain't look too bad.
What game were you watching, bro?
That Bridgewater game, he went 10 for 15, 100 and something yards, and he had one bad throw, which is the one that he threw to Gesicki.
What about the interception?
No, the one that he threw that he was supposed to hit Gesicki and he threw behind Gesicki. But I also feel like Gesicki messed up.
Bridgewater for you. That's Bridgewater for you.
I think if Gesicki would have turned his head a little bit faster, he would have turned his head because he was open from the minute he got off that route. He was open. If he would have been looking, I think Bridgewater would have threw him the ball ASAP. I think he
What's up,
saw that
Iceman?
linebacker coming from. I think he saw that linebacker coming from the other side, and that's why he threw it. And he threw it on Gesicki's back shoulder, which that's why Buddy, the safety that was sitting there, all he had to do was kind of like into his hand.
He blew the game.
Yeah, but he kept y'all in the game. He kept y'all in the game.
It looked like a Bridgewater type of game. That's what it was.
I'm just saying that, maybe
I knew eventually. The Bengals were going to open it up on you guys. I knew eventually it was going to end up happening. They were going to go take the long shot, and that shit was going to work. And it ended up getting Xavier Howard out the game because he didn't come back after the second half after he got bombed by T.
yeah. And then he blamed it on his hammy.
No, it's not the hammy. It's the groin. But he's been dealing with the groin injury since the last game. And I told you, I said it. I said it. You're gonna play a short week, and this guy's gonna play with a groin injury, and he's already been dealing with a groin injury for 2 weeks, and now you're playing on a short week. Nothing's gonna happen, and you're gonna end up losing. And now you better hope that you have him against the Jets because you're getting Brian Jones back now, but you're gonna lose the other guy now.
But it's not for sure yet. He's coming
back.
But
hopefully Byron Jones come back, so then you can give the man some rest and let him. We've been playing some tough teams, some tough offenses. Of course our teams our players are going to be all beat up. So it's not. They've had a difficult task in that pass game. Obviously, their pass defense is terrible. I think they're ranked like. At least they got to rank under 25.
like I said earlier, it was a rough 4-game stretch to start the season, and going 3-1, not bad, not bad at all. You got to depend on the defense now because without Tua, you got to depend now more on the defense now for sure.
But Tyreek Hill said it well.
I need to start with all that shit.
That boy will ball out with anybody, even you.
Who, Tyreek?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyreek. Well, Tyreek gonna get his no matter what. We already know what kind of player Tyreek is.
Still leading the league in receiving yards, so kudos to him.
I'll give it to him. He probably will lead the league in receiving yards. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take that away from him. But you gotta. It's a tough one this week coming up. Even though it's the Jets, it's gonna be a tough one because if they come out and they apply pressure on Teddy, and you guys don't get no pressure on Wilson, it's gonna be a problem.
I think we just need to run the ball more on the Jets. To be honest,
yeah. If y'all could get a good dose of the run game going on,
yeah, that would help a lot.
But the Jets are surprising.
Y'all weird though. Y'all do weird shit though. Y'all do weird shit. Yeah, on goal line, y'all be bringing in Chase instead of Moser, who's bigger.
Got to keep the defense guessing. How's that weird?
Because it's weird because then y'all give him the ball and he's not big enough to go through those holes.
Who?
Chase Edmonds.
What do you mean, bro? He scored the last 2 touchdowns he has been in the goal line.
No, he did it. He missed. Didn't he fail on the last one?
No.
That y'all end up. Okay, who ran the ball that on those goal line plays and y'all end up kicking the field?
No, it wasn't Mozart. It was Chase.
It wasn't Mozart, and Mozart was the one that was running the ball effectively, taking you to the goal line.
Yeah. It was.
But his last 2 touchdowns were in the goal line.
But that was what the last game against Buffalo.
Last game against Buffalo, he got a touchdown in the goal line.
Yeah, but I don't understand. Like, if you got this one guy that's been driving the ball down the field for you, that he's been getting positive yards, he's been getting 3+ yards mid through the field. Why won't you just insert him, especially if he's running up the gut and he's getting positive yards? Why don't you use it?
Because you're keeping again. It's probably it's a way to keep the defense on their toes.
I don't know. I guess, dog.
It's a way to keep the defense on the toes. You got two solid running backs back there, which is the running game
And
is way better than
Cincinnati did
last
the
year.
same. Cincinnati did the same shit too, though. I gotta say the same shit. Cincinnati did the same shit with Joe Mixon. They did the same shit, running it 3 times up the gut. I'm like, bro, give me something different, bro.
Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of people don't know McDaniel's traits right now. That's going to be a big problem for a lot of other coaches. Maybe year one is going to be difficult for a lot of coaches to be difficult. And then normally he'll go on a 4th and 22. If I'm not mistaken, I think against was it a Buffalo that they went for it on 4th and 22.
Ooh,
The Dolphins, didn't they go for it on a 4th and 22 or some shit like that? Help me out, Philly.
that's news to me because I don't think I went for it on a 4th and 22.
Yeah, that big pass to Waddle. That when they scored the last touchdown. The pass to Waddle. Wasn't it like 4th and 22?
Oh, but
Some
that
shit
was
like
that
that?
was against,
Or
that
fourth and
was against
seventeen?
that was against Baltimore. Or
No,
was it?
wasn't it against Buffalo? That was against Buffalo.
I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue.
Hold on. Hold on. No,
But y'all got it.
they've
Y'all
been
got it.
going it on 4th down, and then on 4th and 1, here we are kicking a fucking. Either we're punting the fucking ball or we're kicking a fucking field goal.
But you can't
And
go for it
then,
on every 4th down.
but that's what the defense is. You just went for it. The past few games, you've been going for it on 4th and 7. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Waddle scored on the previous game against New England. They went for it on 4th, and Waddle got the touchdown. Oh. Let me see here. Let's take a look here. Well, I guess Buffalo has a tiebreaker because they're number 1 in the East. They put Buffalo on top of us, and we got the tiebreaker. Now, what's going on with these people? All right. So, all right. So, against
No.
Buffalo.
There's nothing for you to do. You're just watching it right now.
Fuck, I clicked the wrong fucking thing.
Okay. I'm not gonna play, so I can just get it over with.
Let's get this right, guys. Let's get this right.
Get it right. I don't know what y'all doing. I'm just saying this week is going to be a little tough week for y'all.
We don't know what Green Bay's doing. You better stop it. Stop it. We don't know what Green Bay's doing.
Green Bay.
The Giants.
Play the Giants at 9:30 in the morning. I know you.
But that's going to be a good game, though.
They might not have Daniel Jones
too.
They might not have Daniel Jones.
Oh.
They got Barkley.
They got Barkley, all right. Yeah, Barkley. They might not, and I think they lost one of their DBs.
Daniel Jones is questionable. He's gonna play.
Bro, you don't know that. You don't know that. They just signed.
He practiced.
Okay, but
he
they just
play.
signed.
Listen, stop wishing the man gonna be out. He gonna play.
I'm just saying they just signed the QB to the practice squad.
Be playing against him.
Okay.
We playing against Daniel Jones. I ain't worried about Daniel Jones.
You worried about him? And they got Tyrod behind them. I think they'll be all right.
Don't say anything, man. What's the
Who they got behind them?
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor.
When's the last time Tyrod took a snap, bro?
What's your problem?
Me, like I said, Green Bay,
And they still got that dog.
Green Bay had a bad first half. They played better in the second half.
Yo, Iceman, I don't know if you're still here, bro, but I don't know if you heard last week, but your gematria,
It's out of
it
there.
was a little off.
You had me a little bit worried, boy. When I saw them 3-0, I was like, oh Lord. The Dolphins haven't been 3-0 since what? Since 2004 or something like that.
Something like that.
That's almost 20 years. That's almost 20 years. Them boys, the last time them boys went 3-0. Like I said, man,
pull this thing up. I don't understand why.
the big thing in all this, to be honest with you, is not even against the Jets, dog. It's going to be how long is Tua going to be really out for? That's going to be the question that nobody's going to have.
That is the question of the day.
But nobody's going to have the answers for that for a while.
Nope.
Because the NFL is doing their own investigation into all this. They're doing, you know what I'm saying? So I believe that they're going to be very cautious about how they treat Tua and what they do with Tua because of the whole situation that is going on, which is the open investigation against them. And you're right, Poseidon, that that is the NFL who put these people in that position for them to do it. But if I sent the report, so basically this guy skipped some of the procedures you have to go through for concussion protocol, and that's the reason why they fired him.
He's fired.
But like you said, the NFL is going to use him as a scapegoat. That's what they're going to do.
And that might be the only thing they'll do. Might be the only thing they do.
And like you said, Daniels is only going by the information that he is getting from the doctor. He's only getting the information that he's getting from the doctors. And when he said, when he talked to Tua, when he was talking to Tua seemed to be alert and aware of what was going on. So, you know what I'm saying? And like he said, he ain't a doctor at all either. He ain't a doctor at all. But when he was talking to him, he looked like he knew what he was talking about. He had a good sense on it. He had a good head on his shoulders after the whole conversation. Like he said, he sounded like he knew what was going on. But you know what I'm saying? You as a coach, you have to look out for the player, because the player, no matter what, is gonna sound like he is gonna sound good, so he wants to get back on the field. He even set it up after the Cincinnati game. He even set it up the Cincinnati game that he felt bad that he didn't finish the game with them.
Oh, my bad. It wasn't 4th and 22. It was 3rd and 22.
Yeah, because 4th and 22 for you to be going.
Why was he fired? Why was he fired, Todd?
He was fired because he skipped procedures in the concussion protocol. That's why he got fired.
Well, that's what the NFL publicly said. The NFL publicly said that there was procedures not followed.
Yeah, I heard that.
In their investigation.
And then
that's the reason why they fired him.
But now they're
going up the middle for a touchdown.
They're gonna extend all these procedures now. All these procedures are gonna be extended. The first thing they need to do, look, Amos for the Green Bay Packers. Listen, bro, I don't know what happened there, but it didn't even look like he got hit in the head. It didn't even look like he got hit in the head. It looked like he tweaked his neck on a tackle that he went after, because he tackled the guy at his knees. And the first thing he did was tap his helmet and say, "Hey, get me out." And what happened? He went for a concussion protocol. He never came back in the game. So I think now you're gonna see a lot of that shit. You're gonna see a lot of that shit. That once the guy taps his helmet, you probably won't see him come back. Take his helmet away.
I agree.
Well, just to answer your question from earlier, Chase Edmonds had 2 touchdowns against Buffalo at the goal line.
Yeah, but that's against Buffalo. That's a different game. That's a completely different game. I'm telling you what I'm seeing from Cincinnati.
Top 5 D, bro. It's top 5 D. It's a top 5 D.
But what I'm trying to tell you is you had Mozart clean, rushing hard, getting solid yardage, and you take him out and you put this guy who wasn't being productive, and you put him in. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I get mad when Green Bay does it. Sometimes, hey, listen. Sometimes I get mad when Green Bay does it. When Aaron Jones is driving the ball down the field, and then you bring AJ Dillon on the 20-yard line, and I'm like, well, this guy's the one that's been getting you there, and he's the one that's been open, and then this guy's only getting you a yard or that. Put the other guy who's been making the chunk plays for you. Put him back.
That's what I be saying. Well, that's what I be saying. That should be pissing me off.
Listen, bro.
Like
Nobody asked you, Will.
At the end of the day, I understand. I understand if he ran like 10 plays, to get down to the goal line, and you need to rest him because he's already tired because he worked his way to get there. I understand that. But if you look at the thing, you'll be like, okay, Mozart looks fresh. Why the hell you don't plug him in real quick and see if you could get 2 yards with him if you're gonna run it all 3 down?
Because they're getting more production out of Mozart,
They're getting more. That's what I'm saying.
They don't want them
You
to
get
get hurt. Like Tua Bennett, you ain't see that Tua, they hit him and the back of his head hit the back of his heel.
Yeah, but that was a dumbass play. I wouldn't have ran that quarterback sneak with Tua on that shit. That shit didn't make no sense to me. He's too smart to be doing that shit.
He called that play. I think he called that play. I think he changed the play at the line.
He thought it was Brady.
Tua too small for that, man. We need to realize that he's just too small.
Only Brady could do that.
And you could tell he's small. You could tell he's small because Tyreek is only like 5'10". And he's like an inch or two taller than Tyreek.
That's why they're best buds. Little people power.
Little people power. Little people power activate.
Well, Kamara plans to play on versus
The
Seattle.
suspension is over, right?
He's been playing. He's been doing because he's hurt. He didn't even get suspended.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I thought he did.
No, he didn't get suspended.
The big one.
Hey, Todd, so what did they fire the doctor for, bro?
They already told you what they fired him, bro. He missed procedures, bro.
Well, according to Todd, they're going to fire him for that. And
The NFL, like I said, the NFL is gonna use him as a scapegoat. Simple as that. And if it wasn't for that, that's what the NFL did. They used that guy as a scapegoat to get out of that situation.
So
And right after that, the NFL came out and said they're gonna change out the whole procedures of the whole NFL. They did all this shit. After that situation happened and all this shit for more, at the scandal for more, the NFL said, okay, now we're going to have to change out the whole concussion protocol procedure. We have to. We got to make it more. We got to make it more strenuous, more hard for these guys to pass it. We can't be just making it too easy. So now they got to pass more tests.
I'm good to go, coach. I'm good to go.
No, he didn't.
How many
Adam
fingers I'm holding?
Schefter said he yelled and argued with the NFL and said he would not be a scapegoat, and if he followed their procedures by the book, and he was threatening to sue him.
Oh, there's gonna be suing. Uh-oh. I sue you. You.
Well, I mean, he was the one who diagnosed Tua with a back neck injury. I mean, everybody clearly saw what happened to Tua was a concussion. I mean, we when you get up and you wobble the way he wobbled,
but Joel, what if Tua? Listen to this. What if Tua is complaining the whole time that he's going into the locker room that is his back and his neck and not his head? What if he's complaining about that and he's saying it's not my head, bro, it's my back and my neck? So what did you think the doctor's
doesn't matter? But what? So what is a doctor for? What is a doctor there for?
The doctor's there to ask you questions.
You feel fine? Of course, the
No,
player is gonna feel fine. Of
but that,
course, the
but
player is
listen,
gonna tell you he feels fine.
but Joel, when you go to the doctor,
Uh huh.
the doctor can't just
Uh
look
huh.
at you and tell you, okay, hey, you got a messed up back. You have to tell, hey, what's wrong with you? He just ask you what's wrong. Oh, I got my back is hurting and my neck is hurting. So that's what he's gonna check. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe Tua, since he was okay, he was just saying my back and my neck hurt. Because remember, you
My
said the
neck, my back.
before, before that concussion, he tried to do that 1 yard sneak and he fucked up his back. Right or wrong?
Listen, if it was his back and his neck, he would have never got up and then wobbled the way he wobbled. Come on, man. Like, come on, really?
I'm not Joel. I'm
Or
not
maybe it's a
arguing with you
combination
about
of all three, bro.
I'm not arguing with
Combination of
you
all
about
three.
it. I'm just telling you what he might have said to the doctor. What he might have been saying to the doctor. He might have been saying, "Hey, it's my fucking back. My neck and my back is on fire. That shit hurts." That's what.
But did he evaluate him for a concussion?
Remember, he was never under concussion protocol. They say he was never under concussion protocol.
Yeah,
They
but it's
even
your
said,
job. It's your job to test it, to
But
check
that's
it.
his job to evaluate him for
Yeah,
that,
dog.
Huevo.
He fell on his
That's his
head, dog.
job.
I
Just
mean, his
fell on
head
his
hit the
head.
back.
That
His head
he's
did hit
not.
the back.
They
Not
fell.
only
Back
is
He
he
did.
a
hit his head on the
doctor,
ground.
he's a neurologist. He's a neurologist. You just don't have a neurologist out there. You know what? You know what a neurologist? What type of doctor a neurologist is?
I'm just gonna say what I'm just gonna say what Burrow said.
I don't know
Burrow,
if he does.
I know that's the guy who checks your brain. I'm gonna say what Burrow said. You play football, concussion is part of the game. That's it. You got to deal with it. It is part of the game. There's nothing you can do about it. People are gonna get concussions no matter what.
I'll bring you in, Todd. I want to hear your opinion.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. The only thing I'm saying is the NFL hires these doctors because they do not allow these teams to hire these doctors. These doctors are assigned to these teams to make those evaluations.
And what if that doctor had money on that game and he was like, "Yo, I need two."
That's
FanDuel.
different.
FanDuel.
Okay, but that's different. That's different. You're absolutely right. You never know.
Oh,
That
yo.
could be a possibility.
Hey, in other news, did you guys hear what happened today?
No, I did not hear.
No, I don't know.
So
Did you
listen.
Did you hear that Ukraine took another key city? What
Yeah.
else?
Ukraine, yeah. No, but listen. In the sports world, not in the Ukraine world.
All right. So what happened? Tell me what happened.
So did you guys watch
That's
the
what got
Monday
me
night
fired
game?
up. That's what got me fired up right now.
Did you guys watch the Monday night game? Did you see
No.
the streaker, the fan that ran on the field?
And
With
Oh, the
smoke?
one that this guy, the linebacker tackled his ass.
Well,
Yeah,
you know that
the-
motherfucker. You know that motherfucker pressed charges on Bobby Wagner for tackling him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably why he did it. He's trying to bait somebody. Don't worry, Bobby Wagner got money. He got some good money out of that.
Bobby Wagner ain't
They will
paid
drop-
nothing, dude.
Hey, you're not supposed to touch him. He's not supposed to touch him.
Todd.
Yeah.
Todd.
Phil, he's not supposed to touch him at all. Though. Players are
I
not
know.
supposed to touch a fan, no matter what he does.
Yep.
So in that case,
Too late.
in a suitcase, he won. But he won.
But he's gonna lose. I don't know how
But
much
he's
you.
gonna lose. You got to pay for getting out of jail. and all that shit.
So, I'm gonna bring Todd on. I want to hear his thoughts on Tua's Tua Gate. I'm gonna call it the Tua Gate. Doctor.
Nah, don't call it a tour gate. Let's not do that.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What up,
Todd?
I get up every morning and my legs are the same way. I've had a I've had a spinal surgery on my neck, and it's from the nerves in my neck that caused my legs to do that. The one thing I will question is the head shaking.
Yeah, bro. He shook his head.
All right, that's the one thing I will question. But I'm talking about as far as the legs being wobbly. My legs do that. My legs do that every morning. And if you go back to that that 3rd down and 1 when he was trying to quarterback sneak it, Look at all the players gathering around him when he's laying on the ground complaining about his back. They were all worried, and he barely could get up then. They had to hold him up then once.
Sir, it wasn't the back. It was the back of the head. The back of the head. Because you went.
Now, let me ask you something, Todd. Let me ask you something, Todd. These guys are athletes. They run laps. They exercise every day. But then you take a hit. And when you take a hit, you weren't wobbly with this hit. You weren't wobbly before. You take a hit, obviously, it's on close-up on a camera.
Yeah, but
where
but if
hard he hits his head onto the ground.
Yo, put the clip. Put the clip up. Put the clip up.
You're gonna be seeing stars. So there's no way, as a fan, if you look at that, you're not gonna sit there and say, that's a concussion.
No,
even if he didn't have a concussion. Even if he didn't have a concussion.
Still got to get
tested. Don't you think that at least the doctor would have at least tested for that?
He did at halftime, and he did every day during the week. It was reported.
Man, that man ain't do shit. That man said, "You okay, man? You gonna play Thursday?"
You cannot tell me he evaluated that guy. Obviously, they fired him for a reason.
No, the investigators already shown that. It's already been out there. That part's come out. But
they're already talking about it?
Scheffner reported, he goes, I followed your guys' book from the beginning to end. You guys go and try to throw me under the bus, I'm suing y'all. And that's why they got rid of him. Look at Scheffner's tweets about it. It came out with all of them. Everybody started tweeting that.
Well, doctor, this is where he fucked up. He should have kept him out of the game. And he should have treated it. He should have treated it as a concussion. He should have treated it as a concussion, regardless of the protocol. The NFL are not doctors. He's the doctor. That's what.
Hey, I got the doctor. I don't know if y'all seen him. I got the doctor's photo.
Oh boy.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
That's the guy.
That's the guy that fucking gave this dude.
That's the guy
right there.
They're gonna make an example out of this.
I gotta give him an F for running this show this week, man.
Why?
Because you never did your homework on Bijan Robinson.
Bro, I've been so busy at work, dog. I haven't had a chance to do it. I need to do my homework on him, but I just haven't had a chance to.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't even looked.
Dude, I've been so busy, bro.
Hey, can you pull up the highlights of him today?
Poseidon, can you? Because I don't have access to share. Bijan Robinson from Texas.
You don't have access.
Running back. If you could share screen and put that up.
Yep, because his laptop took a shit.
Yeah, because I'm on the iPad. I'm not on my laptop.
What am I looking at?
I can't even go full screen.
Bijan Robinson, college highlights, running back from Texas.
We put up on you from YouTube. And just share screen.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. But why y'all thinking about that? I thought, Luke, listen. I know you want that running back. You ain't gonna get that running back because San Francisco ain't gonna have a shitty record. So y'all gonna be shit out of luck. First of all, and then second of all, keep picking up a
running backs don't get picked up top 10. Running backs don't get picked up in the top 10, anyways.
Yeah, but who?
Picking up the running back like him would be the smartest thing to do. You know why? You have the 5th-year option on him, and then you can let him go. You can get another one by then and have him for his first 5 years in the NFL. on a rookie contract.
If he's really that good, you better hope he don't get hurt. Look who just got hurt, Jason Taylor.
Mm.
That's what Jason said.
Hell no, he said that. Hell no, he said Jason Taylor. Hell no.
That's why I'm not even commenting. I'm like,
It's an inside joke.
Goddamn, it's an inside joke, man. It's Jonathan
Inside
Taylor.
joke time. Yeah.
Jonathan, I'm surprised Jonathan Taylor got hurt. He hasn't missed a game since he only missed
What does he play
one
for?
game.
You said Tennessee, you said? Or Texas?
Texas. But I really stopped watching college football, man, because college football, that's the trash.
Well, if he's gonna be good, that means he's gonna be like a top 5.
Everybody thought Van Dyke. Everybody thought Van Dyke was gonna be this top prospect. Look what he is. He's just
Look at that dude.
Look at that dude. Look at that dude.
hey, college football's still more exciting than Green Bay football.
After that, you know that. That's unless you live in Nebraska.
Dijon, right? Dijon.
Yep.
Like Dijon mustard.
For you?
Damn, who's blowing into the phone? Who's giving the phone a blowjob?
Yeah, damn.
Somebody's fan.
So,
I think I found them here. Hold it. Okay.
we gonna see what he do.
I got Dijon Johnson as a cornerback.
No, Bijan Robinson as a running back.
Robinson.
Yeah.
He from Texas. He from Texas.
Dude, he's
Ricky Waters is good. Yeah, Texas.
who?
Not Ricky.
Ricky? You mean Ricky Williams?
Ricky Williams. Ricky Waters came from. Where did Ricky Waters come from?
Notre Dame.
Hey, another good running back I saw the other day was LSU's running back, a big guy.
Bro, that's like Sherman. Look at Sherman. Remember Sherman that played for Ohio State that looked good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him now. What he doing? What he doing now? I think he's a backup.
Dude, this guy's a different breed.
No, I get you on that.
He's
But
a big
man,
boy. He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
He's a guy with vision. He has vision. Great vision.
like
Which is what you want as a running back, as an elite trait, to find the holes and pick your holes. Especially in a offense that Mike McDaniel opens the wide zone. That's where you want him to find the holes and hit them.
You know who got good vision? You know who got good vision but sucks at pass blocking? Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Like
I give you that.
He can't pass block for the life.
But you know what? Saquon Barkley got. You know, Saquon Barkley got cursed though. He had to play up on the worst artificial turf in football with New York.
What can I tell you?
No, that's a curse. I'm telling you, he's good. That took years off of his career.
There's still some NFL fields that use that turf, right?
No, yeah, but New York's never maintained theirs. Theirs have put down more people than any surface in the NFL.
Oh, that sucks for real.
Why do you think Armstead wanted to leave New Orleans too? Because of their turf. He's now on grass because he's always had lower leg injuries or lower body injuries.
Yeah, he's had his leg injury, ankles, knee.
Yeah, and that's from the artificial turf. All you gotta do is sophomore year, okay. Yeah, he's 6 foot, 214 pounds.
Oh, that is a big boy. Not bad at all.
He's a big boy. He's a big running back.
Power.
He's a big boy. Yep. Oh, we'll see.
Watch these runs.
Oh, wow.
Slow. He's slow.
Yeah, he's slow.
No, he's
He's a
patient.
power. He's a power back.
He's a patient back. He likes to make his cuts and follow people.
Yeah, but that's because he's using that. Because
Look at this move right there. Look at that
bursted.
move. That jump move. That
Yeah,
little
but you
jump stop.
He's
Now
slower.
what?
I'm telling you, he's a slower back. He probably runs a 4.5, 4.6. He's a slower back. That's a screen.
Yeah, that was a deep pass. That was what is that called?
It's not a screen.
It was underthrown too.
It's nice little wheel route.
Yeah.
Wheel route.
Yeah, the wheel route.
What's going on, Batman? What's up, bro? Happy
Oh,
motherfucking
wow.
Wednesday.
Stiff arm.
What up?
Watch this cutback. Look at this bit. That's vision right there.
He's just. I get that. I know. I'm not denying that he doesn't have vision. He has vision. He has great agility. He's able to. He's got good awareness. To be able to make those cuts like that.
Look at that.
But he's slower back. Yeah, but he's slow.
No, but don't get me
He's
wrong.
not
It's a good
fast.
thing. That is a good thing.
Yeah, he's a power back. We need that.
Look at that
Miami.
move.
I think that's what Miami's missing.
Look at that move.
He's a little slower, in my opinion.
Look,
Reggie. I don't know
Look,
about that.
look at this.
Reggie's a lot faster than him.
But he always finds the end zone. He's still out. He's still making it to the end zone on the long run, so he can't be that slow.
No, it's college.
Yeah, it's college though. In the NFL, boy, they're gonna try to get you.
He's a big boy though. He's a very big guy.
kind of like Javonte Williams, no?
No, he has more moves than Javonte when he's in tight situations. Look at it. He makes everybody miss, no matter what.
He's got good vision, man. He's got good vision, which is just as important in the back.
Hello, look at that. That's another one. That's another one that went down. Javonte Williams. Yeah, he went down too.
Yeah,
he did.
I know.
He out for the whole year too.
You see what I'm saying? So, running backs ain't what they used to be. Running backs ain't what they used to be, bro.
That's
You
why
need to have
gotta-
2, 3.
They ask a lot from them though, man.
Well, now they want them to be pass catching running backs. Back then, we were just a running back and a pass blocker.
Which he can do also. He's a good receiver out the back.
Quarterbacks. You got quarterbacks that play like running backs.
Did you see that move? Hey, look at this move just now. How he stops, pulls it in, comes back, and then he finds the cracks. For a power back, that's impressive.
I do agree. He's an elusive. He's an elusive power back.
Listen, I'm pretty sure they're familiar with him because they got whooped by Tennessee, the Gators.
Yo, man, he played for Texas, bro. He don't play for no Tennessee, bro.
Oh, my bad. You're right.
He's a long
Honestly, Miami does like drafting out of Texas. We got our safety, our most recent safety, Brandon Jones from Texas. So I'm pretty sure they're scouting and doing their
They got
diligence.
Hey, you also noticed all our running backs are 1-year signees, pretty much.
Yeah, except for Mostert and Edmonds.
No, Mostert's 1 year.
1 year,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
1 year, not Edmonds.
Not Edmonds.
Edmonds is a 3-year.
Yeah, Edmonds is 3. Mostert's 1, and We brought back what's his name for 1 year, who hasn't even touched the
Gaskin,
field.
but I
Gaskin.
think Gaskin is I think he was under contract.
Yeah, he might be.
He's on his rookie. He's on his rookie.
So this is his last year.
So they're going to be looking for a running
year,
back.
1 year, $3.1 million contract.
They definitely need to upgrade that position because again, Mozart could be doing what he's doing now. But I don't think he'll last that long.
Mozart's in his 30s.
Yeah, that's why that's probably why they don't put him on the red zone.
Oh, please.
I'm telling you, that guy with his vision, he has elite vision. In that Mike McDaniel system, that's going to be so big. And he's a receiver.
He just turned 30.
At the end of the day, it all depends on what the 49ers think are going to be like.
He just turned 30, and how many major injuries has he had in his career?
A few.
2, no?
Well, you hoping Mozart stays healthy the whole season anyway.
Yeah, I hope he does. Trust me, I hope he does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna need him.
They're trying they're trying to preserve him.
Hey, we're gonna need the running game this week against the Jets because Bridgewater is not a guy who's gonna go back and chuck it 30 times.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
We need the running game to come through this week.
We're gonna have to look like San Francisco offense, you know.
Yeah.
And our defense is gonna have to cause turnovers.
Yeah.
Josh, their quarterback, he had 2 or 3 picks last week. I think it was 2.
We got to see what our secondary look like too, bro, for Sunday.
I'm calling it. Cater Kahoo is going to get his first NFL pick this week.
Kahoo!
I'm looking for an injury report.
We need the running game definitely because that's why I said if Teddy Bridgewater, if we're down at halftime, say 14-3, I'm pulling him.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, bro.
He's not a guy who's going to throw you back into the game.
What he's going to do is he's going to throw you a pick.
Last year, he had 9 touchdowns in 7 games. He's not a gunslinger at all. He relied a lot on Alvin Kamara in the run game.
I'll tell you what, though. We got a long fucking list. Yo,
the injury report?
We got a long fucking list. We'll start it off. Teron Armstead, did not participate Wednesday.
He's not going to participate for a while. They've already said that.
Yeah, Keithan Carter, concussion, did not participate.
Yep.
Keon Crossan did not participate with the glute injury.
He injured his ass.
Yeah, glute and shoulder. Xavier Groin did not participate.
But McDaniel said he should be ready to play this week. Crossing.
Okay. Melvin Ingram, vet rest. Robert Jones back, did not participate. That's another one. It's not a big one, but it still hurts.
Hey, you know what I love about?
God damn. Yo, Tua, concussion / back / ankle. God damn.
Yep.
Who?
Tua.
Concussion / back / ankle. Put him in a wheelchair, just please.
That's why. Hey, but that's why he's been at the training facility all week, is he's getting treatment on his back and his ankle right now when he's in protocol.
Right. Jalen Groin did not participate. Jerome Baker, vet rest today. Brandon Jones, chest limited. Zach Sealer, hand limited. Connor, tight end, knee, full participation. Raekwon, Trey, Greg, Hunter.
Connor's still recovering from the off-season. But
the Jets have 5. Max Mitchell, knee, did not participate. Quincy Williams, ankle, did not participate.
That's
and then Bryce Hall, Marcel Harris and Zach Wilson, all limited. All limited.
Sounds like a shorter list, though.
What did you say about Xavier Howard? Is he hurt or what?
It's groin. He has groin. Did not participate.
Yeah,
I know they were
out.
together. They were together today. Him and Jerome.
Yeah, he's gonna play. They're just resting him because he's having 10 days of rest. That's gonna help out a lot since the last game.
True.
And you know what I like about McDaniel? How many times in previous coaching regimes have you heard the words vet rest? That's important to some of these guys.
Yeah.
They've been giving it to Melvin Ingram every week.
Yeah, but you know what? Melvin Ingram was still the player of the month. So I'll give him all the vet rest he needs.
No, I ain't got no issue with that. I ain't got no issue. I said he's been giving it to Melvin Ingram. I just said he's been giving it to him. Hey.
And
but that's how you keep him fresh, though. That's how you keep him fresh for Sunday.
Yep, and we still haven't seen Trey Flowers enter the scene yet. He's still learning.
Yeah. It might be a game he might play. Who knows?
Oh, he's had snaps. He's had snaps.
Yeah, he's
not. But he's still learning the system. He's not become that major contributor yet.
He'll be all right. He's going to be.
I know he's going to be all right. But I'm just saying, we're only going to get stronger. Is what I'm saying.
We're gonna get stronger.
Hey, we have two weaknesses on this entire team. In my mind, one is the center because I want Williams back at left guard. Sorry, but I want Eichenberg out and Williams in, and I want a center.
So
That's plays center.
Who are you gonna put at center?
I'm saying next year we're gonna have to either draft a center or find a free agent center. And middle linebacker. Those are our only two weaknesses.
Why you say middle linebacker? But why y'all talking about my guy Jerome Baker?
Jerome Baker's not a middle linebacker. He's a weak side linebacker. The middle linebacker is what's his name who keeps picking the wrong hole.
Mr. Roberts.
Yes.
But hey, he got a good goal line stop. He put up the right hole.
But you also see when he picked the wrong hole, we had a 75-yard touchdown run with the quarterback.
Morasoga.
It's called overcommitting.
No, but I'm saying, you know what I mean? That's our two weaknesses. And he's as the middle linebacker, he can't cover.
That's not executing.
Landon Roberts couldn't cover Tom Brady running a passing route.
I don't know about that. I'll put money on that one. I'll put money on that one.
I think I can get Brady.
Hey, I'm gonna bet that he gets Brady on that one.
I think you can get the Brady.
I'm gonna bet the under. I'm gonna bet the under on that.
But no, I'm serious. That's our only two weaknesses really on this squad.
Guys, I don't know about that one.
We're pretty much set the rest of the way.
Y'all better be. Shit. Better hold two and come back, bro.
Don't worry, he'll be there for Christmas Day, bro.
You know what else bothered me about that game? You see how many high snaps Williams had at center? That's what I'm talking about, where you're knocking Tua off the rhythm.
He's been doing that. He's been doing that since training camp.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we need a center and move him back to guard where he was a top.
I thought they had Dieter though back. I thought they had Dieter back from the injury.
If Tua was taught, he wouldn't be going through that situation.
Dieter has a major issue, and that's called communication. He's not a good communicator at the line, and a center needs to be a communicator.
They better slap him and make him talk.
No, it's not that. He's not smart enough to do it. He doesn't pick it up well.
He doesn't pick up the bandits and shit.
Yeah, he's not good. That's not his thing. He came in as a guard. He's always played guard. We tried to turn him into a center, and he would be fine.
In other words,
he would be fine if we had the same type of offensive line system as last year, But McDaniels relies on that center with communication with his own blocks and everybody having to go the right way and this way and that way. They need a communicator at center who knows the system.
Man, we don't got nobody on the practice squad neither.
Mm-mm.
Not
Shit.
at center. Not at center.
But you know why we signed Reed Sinnett, right?
Damn.
Y'all
Yo,
do
look
know
what's
why
coming.
we signed. Y'all do know why we signed Reed Sinnett.
Yo, look what's coming our way.
Didn't he play for us? Didn't he play for us last year?
No,
he played last year.
No, I'm saying, do you know why we signed him?
Yo, that shit hard.
Because Tua gonna be out for a couple of games, more games, maybe 4 or 5 games.
No. I don't think it has anything to do with that. If Teddy Bridgewater does flop, if he does not play well, if you replace him with a rookie, you better not call back on him this year. He'll be done.
That boy Todd think Tua gonna be out the whole season, bro.
Dude, he is done.
Damn. Look what Phil got from Miamifantalk. I got my own bling bling now, guys.
Oh, okay.
I got my own bling bling now, guys. I'll see everybody on here with them chains and shit. I got one for Miamifantalk. Yes,
Oh yeah,
nice.
How
Nice.
cute.
And Mr. Webo,
He said he got one for all of
us. Because Tua's too short. The center needs to be better. Okay.
Well, no, but if he was 6'2",
Drew Brees was short. Russell Wilson was short. All those guys were short, and they don't give them high snaps like that. We don't have a true center at center.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no nuts.
That's why I think he'd slide perfectly in next to Armstead. We'd have the best left side of in football. Armstead and Williams. Williams was a top.
Wasn't there a center out there? No, was it Trotter? Trotter's not a center.
About Treader.
He retired.
Talking about JC Treader.
He retired?
Yeah, he retired. He made it official.
Isn't he the president of the
Draft better.
Not anymore. He retired.
Y'all need a draft better. That's all it is. Draft a better center.
I thought you're talking about JC Treader. I sworn he was the one that called for the investigation of the two.
Well, he might still have.
He probably retired playing, but he probably has his title as
Yeah, he probably has a title till they vote at the end of the year, but he did retire from playing.
He's got to keep it so he can keep his insurance policy.
Cole Beasley retired.
Cole Beasley retired too.
Yeah.
After one game.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. After one game.
Played like 2 games after.
Can you believe Blake Bortles finally retired?
No.
He ain't want nobody knowing. He ain't supposed to say that. He ain't want nobody knowing.
He was praying somebody would want him, and nobody ever wanted him. So he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna save face and leave. Bye."
He made money. He made money being a backup.
You know what? But you know what? Though he got screwed because I was here in Jacksonville when all those bad calls. It should have been him in the Super Bowl with that defense that year.
But Todd, there's a lot of players that get screwed because these coaches try to make them play their style.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he should have had his Super Bowl chance because those refs called that game so hard for New England. There was 3 bad calls in the last drive, or Jacksonville would have been in the Super Bowl.
Because it's Tom Brady, bro.
It's the GOAT.
Yep.
It's the GOAT.
Tom Brady. He almost did it
He was facing the GOAT.
He almost did it last year against the Rams.
And guess what Jacksonville says? We're 1 game away from the Super Bowl. Bad calls prevented us. Let's get rid of everybody that made us get here the next year.
They got rid of that defense.
Yeah, in Dockway, bye.
Hey, but they're building another good defense over there right now. Building another good defense over there.
Right now, they looking pretty decent though.
Dude, how many years later?
Well, he also made one of these for you, Will. He makes them the chains, bro. He gets you a little cheese head.
Oh yeah. How cute,
bro. He can do all that shit.
I should tell you to get me that for Christmas.
Guys, I want to hear each one. I want to hear each one of you. What's the prediction for this weekend?
Ooh.
Prediction.
The Miami game this week. Miami Jets.
3-2. 3-2.
This motherfucker.
3.
Motherfucker talking about 3-2. Vete para la, you know where.
20 to
Vete
17.
para la pinga, marica.
20 to 17. 20 to 17 Jets, bro.
Ooh.
You're an
Oh
asshole.
my
You're an
god.
asshole. No, this
Oh
motherfucker's a real
my
asshole.
god. Oye, te lo voy a dar. Te lo voy a dar. Oye, you know
I'm gonna
what?
say
Green Bay's losing by 100.
I'm gonna say 27-14. Miami.
God damn. 27? You think that this guy gonna put up 27 points?
Teddy's gonna score 27 points.
I think our defense is putting up 7.
Hell no, dude. It's 21. I'd say 21-14 Miami.
Hey,
21-14
I
Miami.
think the defense puts up 7 in this game though.
I say 14-10.
That's why I'm saying
14-10, that's a good
27.
score.
Either the
14-10.
defense,
And
What's the
Jets.
over-under? What's the
Jets.
over-under for this game?
either the defense,
14-10 Jets. Oh my goodness. Willie's
Hey,
Under for who?
either the defense is going to put up 7, or they've been putting Tyreek back on punt returns. I think he might break one.
The over-under is
Wow.
3.5.
Willie,
Miami's
Willie,
favored. Miami's
Willie
favored
Beeman.
3.5.
Willie Beeman is taking the Jets, bro.
I'm not picking the
Willie's
Jets.
taking the Jets? No, he's not. He's
No,
taking the
man.
Dolphins.
I said the Dolphins. 14-10. Motherfucker, I'm not you.
Moda.
No,
Moda.
it's
Soca.
No, the spread is at 3 points.
Poseidon knows.
No, ESPN has it at 3.5.
What's the total points though? What are they saying?
46 over under.
Yeah, that's what they got that, but it's they got it at 46.
Now ESPN has it at 3.5.
I would take the 3.5.
And it's gonna be 63 degrees at game time.
He knows.
Be a little chilly now.
There is
A
one
little chilly up there.
Hey, there is one other thing. Bridgewater got really disrespected by the Jets. They signed him and then traded him the same offseason.
Oh, that's why he says he used to play for them. Oh, okay.
He never had a regular season game with them, but he was on the team for the offseason.
Robert Saleh knows McDaniel.
McDaniel knows Robert Saleh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They're familiar. That's why I say that score's gonna be 14-10.
They're coming from the
It's
same
gonna be a defensive game. Defensive game. It's gonna be a boring defensive
But I will
game.
say this: Robert Saleh, he knows McDaniel, but he doesn't know McDaniel with this much speed on offense.
Yeah, but
they do got a rookie corner. They do got a rookie corner that they drafted.
Yeah, but do you really? Now listen, I don't care how good the
I'm not saying he good. I'm just saying he could get hurt.
You talking about sauce? Garner sauce?
Yeah,
the sauce. The sauce ain't gonna do nothing to the cheetah.
He's gonna be good. He's gonna be good, but I still don't want to put a rookie on Tyreek Hill anytime soon.
INT?
Or Waddle.
You said an INT?
No, he gonna get mossed.
One INT? Oh, he's gonna get one INT?
No.
You're gonna get an INT. Okay, I feel you.
Hey, you know who might have a big game this week? Gesicki might surprise some people too, because their linebackers are weak in coverage. They're not fast.
That is true. That is true.
And if you're gonna have to put your safeties out on the receivers, then you're gonna have to rely on your linebackers to play some coverage against Gesicki, and that could be a field day right there.
Adam
If
can throw it on him on time.
Hey, if he runs the right route, so Bridgewater doesn't throw a pick.
That's the problem right there. I just don't trust Teddy like that.
I don't trust Teddy. But I also don't trust the rookie, because the rookie, he's only played against vanilla defenses. He was in the preseason when nobody shows anything. I don't know if he can call out a defense when he's up there and read a defense. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. But at the same time, I know he has a better deep ball than Teddy does, and he can run more than Teddy does. And he's a very good runner for a big guy like him.
True that.
Yeah, and then the center won't have to worry about snapping it high.
Now I heard you guys bringing something. I heard you all bringing something up about the underthrows. Remember?
Who the
What,
underthrow?
Teddy? You talking about Teddy?
No, about Tua's underthrows. How everybody talks about it.
Tua, man, listen, man. Tua, we all know Tua can't throw the ball more than 50 yards. That's it.
Dude, he's already done it. He's thrown it over 50 this year. Dude, you know what makes me really believe he does have a back injury also?
Yeah, to throw the ball.
That pass to Tyreek, I think would have gotten further out if his back wouldn't have been sore.
No, he just takes too long to throw the damn ball.
I agree with that. He needs to throw it away. He needs to learn to.
But if you follow, I've listened to Big O. And he's thrown some facts that all of Tua's big injuries has been due of him holding that ball.
Yep, I agree.
You can't hold a ball in 5 seconds or more than 2.8.
The only injury that wasn't because of that was when the player got in 1.3 seconds on our sorry ass right tackle last year and blindsided him in the ribs. Yep, in the ribs.
Yeah. That's the rib.
That was all on the offensive lineman right there.
Yeah, that was.
He looked like you know what I said after that game? I go, he needs to find a new profession. I know his calling is being a bullfighter because he loves to do that ole and let the guy go.
I was watching Big O today. He was talking about that all his injuries have been Tua's fault.
Tua holds the ball, but you know what?
He holds the ball a little bit too long sometimes.
Yeah, but you know something? He was going against Burrow, right? A guy everybody's been comparing him to.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, he wants
to show out.
He wants to show out, and he wants to get the fans on his side. He doesn't listen to the noise all the time, but you know he hears it.
But you know he's going to be compared to Burrow.
But he's
for the rest of his career.
Bro. He's too small.
Hey, he's the same size as Breeze. He might actually be a little bit bigger. There ain't nothing.
Breeze ain't holding on to the ball that long, taking them dumb asses.
No. And that's why Breeze has been introduced to him, and Breeze needs to pull him over and say, dude, you're my side.
Listen,
throw the damn ball away.
Throw it away, man, and you live another day.
Yep. He had the ball on that play where he got hurt for 5.4 seconds.
That's the hip injury was like that.
He should not have been holding it for more than 3.5, and the ball needs to be gone.
Who you telling? I keep saying that.
But you know what? We still haven't seen a run game to help him out. And he's still been, before he came in, we were still putting up 27 a game without the run game. Can you imagine if we got the run game going, how good we'd be?
But y'all don't run the ball. I don't run the ball often enough. How many how many rushing yards did Mozart have against Cincinnati?
No, but the blocking isn't doing well with that because of one person. Eichenberg is not pulling at all. He can't pull. He gets confused with stunts. He is a miserable offensive lineman who doesn't need to be on the squad anymore.
But does he pass block? Is he a good pass blocker?
No, he's not even doing good at that. He's been getting picked up by the center. He cannot. When a defense runs a stunt on his side, he gets totally lost and confused.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
I'm almost halfway tempted to say, we're losing our backup center. Dieter back in at guard. Robert Jones in at guard. Somebody in at guard.
We need somebody to step up, dude.
Agreed.
Yeah.
We need somebody to step up at guard.
When Dieter played guard 2 years ago,
you guys are 3-1, bro.
When Dieter played guard 2 years ago, he was adequate. We don't have anything adequate this year.
You guys are 3-1. Why y'all so salty?
Dude, we have Bridgewater starting. Doesn't that tell you why?
But you gotta have a
It,
little
it,
faith in Bridgewater. He got the receivers that can get open.
but
He actually
listen,
got good ass receivers.
if Tua was
Gotta use
starting,
them.
if Tua was starting right now, if he didn't get hurt, I'd have full confidence that we're spanking the hell out of the Jets.
I understand that.
And that's how you know when you have the beginning of a franchise quarterback. When you can say, damn, he's starting, we're in good shape.
So I feel you. But I just feel like
Hey, listen,
you got
Green Bay
to
can't
have.
say that. Hey, Green Bay
What
can't say the same thing because they got Jordan
you
Love.
say? Hey, bro, what you say? You be breaking up
I
when you
said
be talking.
Green Bay cannot say the same thing because they have Jordan Love as a backup.
They have Jordan Love as a backup. You're absolutely right. If Aaron
That they
Rodgers
went
goes,
up and reached for him, and they win a game and have Aaron Rodgers forever, homie. Just remember
I
that
understand.
we gonna be
But
talking the same shit about your Green Bay.
Dude, your connection is terrible.
They going on that. Hey,
yeah, your connection is horrible.
I'm on my cell phone.
But I understood what you were saying. I understood what you're saying. But it's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. I keep telling you that. I just say what you're saying is right. If Aaron Rodgers does go down, Jordan having Jordan Love does hurt because first of all, like you said, we don't. But at least we don't have the receivers you guys have. Like you guys have. You still got Waddle. You still got Tyreek Hill. So they should at least keep y'all in the game because
You know,
y'all got.
hey, you know who I
He
think is
carries
going to
you.
have a
That's
good
what
game? You know who I think is going to have a good game also? A guy who has a good connection with Teddy Bridgewater, Sheffield or Sherfield. He has a real good connection with Teddy B.
I agree.
Well,
And Cedric Wilson's still been out with the rib injury that he has. He hasn't played. He's been inactive the last couple games.
we're soft. And we're gonna see after the weekend. Gonna be 3-2 out here in these streets. Three
No,
two,
it's gonna be 4-1.
3-2 in these streets. And y'all, and then Monday, y'all gonna, and Monday, y'all gonna be the season's over because we lost to the Jets.
I hope Rodgers has a 3-pick game.
Hey, he can have a 3-pick game, but as long as we get the W at the end of the
No.
day.
I want to see Daniel Jones come out and do the amazing play, and beat y'all. Because the Giants are playing ways. I don't know how the Giants are 3-1. I really don't.
They'll be 3-2 this week, just like y'all.
No, they'll be 4-1.
We'll see. It's gonna be a good one. My boy Rogers in England. It's gonna be a whole bunch of cheeseheads out there in England. Y'all already know everywhere we go. It's gonna be like a home game.
Well, guys,
Just
I'm
with
gonna
just with British.
get out of
Just
here. I
with
just
British.
wanted to come up and give my piece.
Nah, brother, you're good. Thank you, Tom, for
Yeah.
joining us.
Y'all
Giving
have
us
a
I'm
a
good
about
little
to
one.
get out
insight.
of here too.
Likewise.
I'm about to get off right now. Yeah, y'all boys be good. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all next time.
Later, cheesehead.
You already know.
I'll see you on Friday. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a fun week, guys. A lot of stuff going on in fantasy. A lot of stuff going on. Obviously, tomorrow kicks off Thursday Night Football for week 5. Make sure you tune into that. Denver and Indianapolis. It's a very important game in the AFC. Believe it or not, So we'll see what happens there because obviously the Colts have a good shot with their division, and Jacksonville's playing really well. So it's kind of interesting to see what's going to happen there. I'm hoping Denver rebounds too. That's another tight division right now. Obviously, KC's leading the way in that division. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see. Yo, Poseidon, you still there? Yeah, not a problem, brother. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end the show tonight, guys. It's 8:51. 8:51. Make sure y'all watch that football tomorrow. Make sure you keep an eye out for our our booms and busts for this weekend, and we'll see you on Friday for a preview to Week 5 Sunday games, man. Y'all have a great night. Stay blessed, and we'll see you Friday night. Good night, Miami.
Gerardo.